portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Okay, ready?
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's 2nd and goal.
Go check! Go check!
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Check! Hurt! Hurt! Get it!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready?
It's a designed run for him. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Handoff here for Miller. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Panther Street. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Running once more with Miller. Blast through midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it down to the 33. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Again, it's Miller. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He's moving.
From the gun, a give to Miller. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Chap 60. Chap 60. 79 Broncos.
Chuck now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Check. 60 back. Buffalo 18. 60 back, Jack. 60 back. Get cut 19. Cut 19. 18 back. 18 back.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60, Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Now go. Bronco 80.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Cougar 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Gets everything he has under this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set up. 7 Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
Off the play action, Chuck. Buying some time right. He can run it. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Okay,
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the give, it's Miller. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
The tackle made back at the
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Hold it ready.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, come on. 19,
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
70 range. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Ready.
Trying for it with Shuck. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
incomplete.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action. It's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Ready.
2nd and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd.
60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Come on. 19, 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Sly's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shock working from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Shock. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football. It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19 tight, 19 tight. Bronco, 19 Lions.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. The Colts are ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to try another deep one here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
To kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. This is a design run for Richardson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Setting up the screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Forwards around him, he's got space. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On first down, it's Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
17. Seven Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Miller. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give right side to Miller. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go left side with Miller. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Miller. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He was tackled.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver. To a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Set. 19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 rep. 18 rep. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Charmarius Ward picks it off.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Ready up.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Saints 14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go. Look, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Now that. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Alert. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. 70 range. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. And they pick him off again. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead.
Got it. Ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Ready.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Sly's kick is up and good, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Panther 60, Panther 70.
Check. He must back in.
Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Green Lion. Cup 19. Chap 60. Hook.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
It's a gain of
It's a
35.
massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Complete in the end zone.
That throw doesn't lead to
It's now
6.
2nd
And it's going to be
10
second
at the
down.
30-yard line.
Tag. 70 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18. Ready.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. 76.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give it to him again. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule.
It's 2nd
You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
Shuck now on first down. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Now second and 10.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
18 Cardinal. Street. Panther 11. 19 Lion. 79 Broncos. Panther Street. 18 Buffalo 18.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's a gain
Well, the
of
QB
4.
made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
18 Pioneer. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back.
Stay on schedule, SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Panther 11. Pass. 79 Bronx. Buffalo 86. Dragon 60. Go.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Out. 19 Lion. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans.
First down, Colts.
Colts getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
At the 35-yard
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go. Check out.
On a design run. Here's Richardson. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Pete Werner has it.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Got it. Ready?
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
60, 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Colts have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're gonna pass it here. No one open, it looks like, so he's just gonna chuck this to a different pair.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back motions right.
Liking 18. Go.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.